Welcome to Jazz Arts. So today I'm gonna continue my series on my favorite painters and paintings. Today we have a really nice lineup. I'm gonna show you some individual paintings and then I'm also gonna mention a couple of my favorite painters. But we're gonna start with this individual painting called The Dance of the Nymphs by Édouard Bisson. By the way, sorry about all of these awful pronunciations as always. But this is a very colorful, very whimsical painting, extremely beautiful. Love the technique. I love the contrast between the colors. Of course, mostly it's quite bright, but there are some darker corners in the painting as well. But this would be like a very good kind of painting to describe my style. As I love, again, colorful stuff. I love whimsical stuff. I love stuff where we see beautiful human beings. So this kind of ticks all of those boxes. But yeah, very beautiful painting. I'm not sure there is much to analyze here in terms of the meaning of the painting, but it's just aesthetically so beautiful. Yeah. Then I'm gonna show you one of my favorite painters, and I picked some of my favorite paintings from him. So it's William-Adolphe Bouguereau, probably butchered that name, but he was part of the kind of academic art and realist painting genres. And again, another 19th century painter, although he died in the 20th century. But I've been a fan of Bouguereau for quite a while, and there are so many of his paintings that I love. Way more. There are way more great ones that I'm gonna show you today. But again, I picked some that I really like. So this is one of the really famous ones. It's called Dante and Virgil. I really like this one. I've been aware of this one for quite a long time. It's quite homoerotic, I would say, in a very dark way, as you can see. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting, but also very intriguing, very beautifully painted, with great technique, with great sense of detail. Yeah, but really bleak stuff. Yeah, I really love this one. Yeah, but not all of these paintings are like this. And well, this is quite a way sad one as well, but in a very different way. So it's called The First Morning in English. And I just love the bleakness of this. It really portrays this utter sadness that these people are going through in this painting. But I also love the kind of pose of this again person here, and then the people who are mourning. Yeah, it's great poses, great sense of detail or attention to detail, and yeah, great portrayal of sad emotions. Then we have the Bird of Venus, which is one of his, if not his most famous painting. Quite a way whimsical looking painting, really beautiful, quite grand looking painting as well. And of course, this is a good example of my style again, with lots of people with interesting poses and lots of detail. And yeah, it's kind of over the top in a way. I love this type of painting a lot. Yeah. Then we have the Virgin of the Lilies, which is just utterly gorgeous. Don't have that much to say about it, but it's just so beautiful and gorgeous. Yeah. And this next one kind of relates to this one, as you can see, it's very similar. It has the kind of the same thing in the middle, but then it also is surrounded by different stuff. So it's Madonna and Child. Really beautiful again. Yeah. This would go well with the Bird of Venus, like next to each other in a wall. Yeah. And then we have this also, Les Oreades. Well, this one would go well with them too, as it is quite over the top and lots of people, weird poses. Yeah, very whimsical, over the top, but very beautiful as well. So I love kind of the ground, like the bottom part of this painting with the detail, uh, the greens, and also if you look at the legs of these men down here, it just looks really great. Yeah, very beautiful painting. But those were some examples of Bouguereau's work. Like I said, you should definitely go watch or go see some of his other paintings in wiki art or somewhere because he painted so much and this is just a small part of his work. Yeah. But then we have Ulpiano, Checa's Twilight, which is another very whimsical, very colorful painting. Here the colors just really do it for me. It just gives this very magical, very beautiful, quite voluptuous feeling. And of course, lots of detail here. Of course, the your attention, like the center of this painting, takes your attention first. But then, if you look at the upper right corner, there's lots of stuff there, and also lots of interesting details on the background, how the background is painted, and not just the people in the painting. Yeah, but beautiful, whimsical, magical stuff. Yeah, yeah. Crepusculo or Twilight, and again from the 19th century as always. Yeah. Then we have Hans Zatzka, an Austrian academic classical artist, born in the 19th century but also lived quite a while in the 20th century. He died in 1945, but I have some artworks from him here, and I think these are pretty much all like absolutely stunning. Like I mean, just look at these three, for example. So whimsical, colorful, so much attention to detail. Like I mean, just look at the color in the Arabian Nights painting. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And these are the type of paintings that just remind you of the potential of human species. And that's what I love about painting. Again, I think I've said this many times before, but the kind of sense of awe and wonder you can get from the most beautiful paintings, it just gives you this kind of optimistic flavor in your head. So yeah, these are great examples of paintings that do that to me. Yeah, out of these three, it would be impossible to choose a favorite. They are all so beautiful. Although I think I'm a bit more partial to the Water Idol and Arabian Nights due to the more colorful nature of them, but Punished Levity is really beautiful as well. Here are some more paintings. Yeah, we have Obedience, Paradise, and Love Offering. All of them are like utter perfection. Yeah, so beautiful and colorful. Yeah. Then we have Der Liebesbrief. Hopefully Tony doesn't hate my pronunciation of that. Yeah, sorry. Then we have Reclining Beauty, a Water Idol. Yeah, these are just so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. Then we have Divinity and Innocence in the night sky, preparing for the festivities. I mean, the in the night sky is just beautifully whimsical and colorful. Divinity and innocence is full of emotion and tenderness, and preparing for the festivities is just full of wonder as well, even though it lacks that colorful punch that some of these others have. Then we have Skittles, the goddess of spring, and the tambourine player. Another set of perfect paintings. Yeah, this is why I love Hans Zatzka. as all of these are just utter perfection. Yeah. And of course, you can see a fairly consistent style here, but also you can definitely see differences in these paintings as well. Some of them take a very different approach than the others, but for the most part, there is a very consistent style, as you can even see in these three, for example. Then we have Venus and her attendants, very beautiful. We have Anticipation, which is great. Then we have Ruckensol, yeah, so beautiful. Then we have Dancing Beauty, which reminded me of ABBA's Dancing Queen for some reason. Then we have Moonlight Serenade, which is one of my personal favorites. That would definitely be one that I would put on my wall. Although then again, all of these are the Daydreamer of Demeter. Is really beautiful as well. And then Verliebtes Dirndl. Yeah. Again, I have to apologize for my pronunciations, but this one is really beautiful. But let's end with a bigger version of Moonlight Serenade if I can find it. Yeah. Here you can see a bigger version of it. Beautiful colors, some red and pink and green and blue, and yeah, it's just utterly gorgeous. Yeah, what an artist. Then last but not least, we have actually a very recent painting. It's by Guillermo Lorca. It's La Cacería de la Sirena. Another butchered pronunciation. But yeah, this is also very colorful, over the top painting with so much going on it. Yeah, we have this panther fighting on a mermaid, and then there's even like gorillas there, and yeah, it's just very over the top but colorful and dark. And of course, there's lots of contrast here. We have the bottom that is very colorful, and then the top that is very dark. But yeah, very voluptuous and beautiful, and quite whimsical, but in a more dark way. Painting, yeah, really beautiful. But those were the paintings for today. Let me know what you thought of these paintings, if you liked them or if you didn't like them. You can let me know what painters and paintings you happen to love. And you can also say that if these painters or paintings reminded you of other painters and paintings, you can also mention that and maybe recommend me some stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't drink Coke at all. And sayonara and arigato gozaimashita.